How's it going, everyone? It's Ferdinand the Bull, and today we're looking at some heavy speculation as to if Binance and/or Bittrex will be facilitators of Ripple's on-demand liquidity corridors. Now, with Mexico's on-demand liquidity corridor being a successful one this far, it is extremely likely and honestly inevitable that more corridors shall open in the near future and moving forward. Anyways, this speculation pretty much started when someone by the name of Hallway Monitor 2 tweeted and asked about some transactions made on the BTC markets using ODL-like transactions. It was later discovered that Ripple's co-founder, it had initiated these transactions made from an Australian exchange, too coincidentally after AUD and XRP trades. Now, something that really kicks the dust is Binance receiving a 300,000 XRP transactions, along with Bittrex receiving a 550,000 XRP. Now, this is definitely all still speculation and it's not confirmed by any means, but these smaller transactions could truly indicate the testing of ODL corridors. Remember that it will always be tested first before going live, and this could truly be happening. This is one of the many reasons why I personally love cryptocurrency, is because it's very transparent and we can all see these transactions being made live. And those amounts of XRP are not exactly small either, which leads me to believe that they are perfect for a testing phase. Now, based on all the transactions and the article, it could heavily indicate that it could be happening. However, it is something that has not been confirmed. It does seem like a practical move based on Mexico's being so successful this far. Now, looking a little bit at XRP's chart, there seems to be something brewing. It is still definitely extremely unclear if it will benefit the buyer or the sellers, but based on current year-to-date trends, I think that we could see a slight move towards the upside, testing previous resistance levels. And in my non-professional opinion, failure to do so could mean lower lows. I am still strongly believing that we can see a 20-cent or lower XRP value. Now, based on the year-to-date trend again, we will most likely have some more bleeding to do before we can actually move forward. And I mean, I personally am more focused on Ripple requiring more partnerships and opening more corridors before any price action really does happen. Now, let's say that flash forward some years down the road and XRP, Ripple has many on-demand liquidity corridors open and a bunch of partnerships, and then XRP, let's say, still at the same prices today, then I think at that point it will be a concern in my opinion. But again, I do feel like the timeline matches. I do feel like where Ripple is today and where the price is today, it's somewhat kind of matches. And I think for me personally, price action today means very little based on the news that are coming out and the partnerships and people testing their products and so on. Now, one thing to keep in mind though, somebody brought it up on Reddit and they made a good point, and that is that if somebody comes along that offers faster, cheaper, and better services than Ripple does, then it would, in theory, take Ripple out of the game unless they can make it even better than that. And that's just something to keep in mind. You know, I like to be a little, I like to be transparent and more upfront. I don't want to make you guys think like, oh, this is it, this is exactly how it's going to happen, because nobody knows that. Anybody that's better could come along and take over, and that's pretty much what Ripple is essentially doing to Swift, and it can also be done to Ripple as well. So just something to keep in mind. But that pretty much does it for today. I hope you all are having an amazing day, and see you all on the next one.